What is going on, guys? It's your boy MysticMartian with another video. I hope you are having a Martian day today. And you may notice that my background is a bit different, and it is because I traveled to a different part of the world and it is kind of a spooky and cold here and I'm alone. So please hit that subscribe button for me, please. That would make me happy. By the way, I'm here to tell you guys 10 guns that you can abuse in ranked. But there is a thing, I'm not gonna rank them from 1 to 10, because I don't think that's a really good idea to rank guns in the game. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. You see, for a player who plays aggressive and rushes around the map, the Holger can't be in his top 5 guns of choice. But for a player that plays passive and camps a lot, the Holger is gonna be definitely in his top 5 guns of choice. You see where I'm going. So I'm just here to tell you guys the 10 guns that I think are really viable in ranked, and I'm gonna give you guys my recommended gunsmith for them. And you can rank them yourself based off your playstyle. But I'm gonna say only one gun that I think is really good overall, no matter what the playstyle you have. Love y'all, and this video was made by me on Mars. So sit back and enjoy it. Alright, so the first one that I'm gonna introduce you guys to is the SKS. It's a high skill, high risk, high reward gun that requires a passive playstyle and a really accurate aim to use. You know, it's the best marksman out there. You can of course rush around with it, but if you rush, you're gonna get punished because of the slow fire rate. So yeah, and I recommend using toughness perk on it because the hit flinch is really annoying on it. Here's my recommended gunsmith for it. Okay, so the next one is the DLQ-33, or any other snipers like the ZRG or Ritek AMR or Locust. You can of course use any of those you want. It's a high risk, high reward gun, but I don't think that's a really good idea if you want to use it on the respawns, because you know, it's a sniper. But if you want to use it, I recommend using the Ritek AMR because it has a faster fire rate. I use the amped perk for it because I wanna do movements with the sniper and be flashy and stuff, but you can definitely use the toughness perk on the sniper too. Okay, so the next gun is the Holger 26. It's a really good LMG in my opinion, the best LMG out there. It requires a campy playstyle, as you know, it's LMG with 100 bullets and low mobility, so you can't really rush around with it. But the damage range and the mobility is really good for LMG. I recommend using toughness on it because you know, the hit flinch is really annoying again. Alright, so the next one is the QQ9. To be honest, I'm really surprised and at the same time really disappointed why no one is using this SMG. It's in close range, I think it is unmatched. Like no other gun can outgun this beast. I'm gonna make a video on it soon and you guys can see for yourself how good it is. But believe me when I say this gun is really strong in close range combats. It is good for longer ranges, that's why I'm using toughness, so I can outgun some people at medium to longer ranges. But the range that this gun shines at is the close range. Believe me, try it, it's not gonna disappoint you. Alright, so the next one is the Switchblade X9. I mean, this gun is, you know, a versatile version of the QQ9. You can get kills easier in medium ranges, but it's not as strong as the QQ9 in close ranges. I don't know what to say of this gun, so yeah, here's the gunsmith. Alright, so the CBR4. I mean, this gun received the nerf, but to be honest, we all know that nerf did nothing to it. I mean, to be honest, after the nerf, it requires a bit more skill to use, that's why you're not seeing it as much in ranked. But yeah, here's the recommended gunsmith for it. Alright, so the next one is the KM44. I just love this gun. This gun holds a special place in my heart, you know. I got my first win ever with this gun. I mean, this gun is just so good to use, it's really fun. It lacks a bit mobility and time to kill, but you have to try it, it's not gonna disappoint you. Okay, so the next gun is the Kilo 141. I really like this gun, it requires a skill to use. The only thing that it is holding it back is the mobility, you know. You have to play a slow and passive with it, you can't rush around. Of course, you can build it for mobility, but if you do that, you're gonna receive a lot of recoil, you know, like the recoil is gonna be uncontrollable. Believe me when I say it, I've tried it. But other than that, really good ammo count, really good damage range, really good fire rate. It's such a good gun. Okay, so M16 received a nerf in this season. To be honest, I don't know why it received a nerf. It was completely unnecessary, but I think even after the nerf, it is a really viable gun. It lacks in mobility, but you have a 40-meter 4-shot range, really good fire rate, really good damage range as I said, and a decent mobility. You should use this gun, it's not gonna disappoint you. Okay, so the PP19 Bizon. You definitely see this gun in ranked a lot after the CBR4 nerf, because it's another skillless weapon, but it is really strong, good damage range, really high ammo count, a decent fire rate, and little to none recoil. Okay, so the Krig 69. I love this gun. This is, in my opinion, the best gun in the entire game. I've told you that I'm gonna say only one gun that I think is the best overall, and the gun is the Krig 6. You know, this gun is really versatile. If you use it for mobility, you can still use it in longer ranges. Like, the recoil is really easy to control, the damage range is absurd, and the fire rate is good. So no matter what playstyle you have, you can still use this gun easily in any situations. It received the nerf, but I mean, it did nothing to it, to be honest. Alright, so there was another gun that I wanted to put in this list, but for some reason Call of Duty decided to nerf it. I mean, it was not even that overpowered, like it was not even close to being overpowered. I don't know why they nerfed it. It was really unnecessary. I think this gun was really fun, but I promised you guys a gunsmith in my last video about this gun, so here's the gunsmith. You can use it if you want to. Yeah, so that's it, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can like and subscribe and share this video to help us grow together. Love you all. Goodbye.